carbon cycle. The carbon cycle is the way carbon cycles through the atmosphere and the earth and the organisms. It's the carbon cycle. Here's a really dramatic picture of the carbon cycle showing the sun and plant photosynthesis, and then the carbon going all the different directions. Air-sea gas exchange is very important with the photosynthesis of the phytoplankton. It releases a lot of oxygen to the air. And then the earth, and then the land use is important in carbon dioxide going into the air. Measuring your carbon footprint. This is some actual numbers someone estimated about driving a car and how many trees would be required to offset the annual carbon emissions. And that's 750 miles per month equals 24 trees. Interesting. Here's a carbon footprint estimate in Australia about devices with PCs, servers, consoles, games, all these different electronic devices in Australia, and how that breaks down into carbon use. We are top of the chart for our personal carbon footprint. I believe China has a very high carbon footprint, but it's not considered personal. Here's a little diagram showing transportation, personal transportation. And their carbon footprint, let's see, it's numbers, but owning your own car, big car, or a car that has both electric and Victorian, big car, dual occupancy, motorcycle. The best we can do, other than walking, is to use public transportation. Look how small those footprints are per mile. And then if you own your own car, here it is. A top range EV, electric vehicle. Not that good. It's still a pretty big footprint because the car had to be built and it has to be supplied with electricity. Hopefully you're running in Sitka. We run on rainwater electricity, but most places it's coal or oil electricity. So by far, bicycle or public transportation. And this is the Keeling graph in Hawaii, very famous graph of direct observations. In 1956 or so, they started measuring the carbon dioxide on the top of a mountain in Hawaii. They kept very good records, and about in the 70s, this was extremely important. In the 70s, they said, look at this. This is real data. The carbon dioxide is going up, and it has continued to go up at a constant rate to our current time.